All right, folks, they say there's a first time for everything. And today, for the first time, I'm actually going to decommission a ductless mini split system because the homeowner is moving. And I don't know if they can take it with them. So, quite simple job here. Got the Fujitsu Halcyon 12,000 BTU single zone ductless mini split system that I installed about 8 years ago. Is it 12? 12? Wow. All right, we're gonna make this quick and easy. We're gonna go to the thermostat. We're gonna set that to max AC, cool on 64 degrees. It's the lowest it goes, and we'll pump down the refrigerant. Perfect. So I asked the client off camera, like, what are you gonna do about the hole that's in the wall? And she's like, used a very suggestive word that she doesn't really care. And I was like, okay, because you just don't care. Just leave it exposed, leave the hole open. She goes, yeah, they're knocking down the house. We're moving out tomorrow. I'm like, all right. So I will do my my best to help facilitate the ease of what you want me to do. Let's open up these caps. This system likely has not been touched, in 8 years. Hopefully it comes on, but we're gonna pump down the refrigerant here. And then I'm gonna stand on my tippy toes and take that that wall inlet cover off. Take these off. I wonder if there's any refrigerant in the system, but I guess there is. I didn't even ask if it works. All right, we have some pressure in the system. I'm just waiting for the unit to turn on. Hasn't done that yet. And then we're going to pump down. I'm going to use my service port tool. Will this work on this? No, it doesn't. I'm so used to my ACiQ systems that allow me to use a traditional service wrench for all their systems. There we go. All right. Condenser fan motor is running. All right, 2.4 amps of power. Let's close this side here. Oh man, that is tight. Okay, 86, 73, 61, 52, 42, 35, 29, 24, 20, 17, 16, 12, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. We are now at 0 psi. Let's close this up. That's closed. And let's kill power. So we've successfully pumped down the refrigerant out of the indoor evaporator, the line set, and all that refrigerant is in the system. In case you're wondering, I used a 5/32 Allen key here to close those valves. Okay. Okay, we're going to loosen up the 1/4 inch and the 3/8 and take those off of both service valves. Okay. We're going to apply some electric tape to the end so we don't get no contamination in there. Alright, I am now behind the unit on a little step ladder. We're going to hold back. Actually, yeah, we're going to hold back on this. I was going to not take it off for a second, but I realized that I have to get the whole length of the line set through that hole, and I don't want to do that. So there's one. And I should be holding back on the larger adjustable wrench, but we're good like this. Okay. A little bit of a tough one there, but we got it off. So there's the 3/8, 1/4 inch. Let's bend this straight out like that. Let's take a knife. Actually, well, I'll do the electric tape I put on 8 years ago. Look at that. That is the drain. Some of you guys like to use hard 3/4 inch PVC. I use the corrugated drain tubing. I've always done it this way. One time I had to use PVC, but other than that, this is good. And the wiring, well, getting it done. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to use a 13mm deep socket. I knew that wasn't going to come out. That one did, though. I'm going to have to hold back. That sucks. Figures the ones on the the left side, I was able to take out, but the ones on the right, no bueno. That sucks. Now I gotta try to hold back on this, and there's really nothing there to hold back on. All right, we're gonna get a little creative with this. At least we're gonna try to get a little creative with this. See if I push on it. No. Let's see if I pull on this side. Take some pressure onto it. Yep. All right. So that one's out. This one's not. Let's try. Just trying to put some pressure on it. Nope. It does not want to go. No bueno. Oh, stop it. You guys would do the same thing. All right. The electric is disconnected. Or should I say the whip is disconnected from the disconnect panel. I removed the covers, and while I was doing this, I'm just thinking, well, you told me to remove it, right? So I'm removing everything that we installed 8 years ago. Quite easy, no? I may need to get it.
You're trying to blow that steady.
there it is. Took about 45 minutes, but everything that I installed 8 years ago in 2018 is now gone. My electrician ran the line voltage, 240 volt, 20 amp circuit from the electric panel right over there to here. We're gonna keep that the same. I'm not gonna touch that, but there it is. She did very, very well for 8 years. Amazing. Now, I just want to say that in almost all cases, when you're dealing with inverter-driven ductless mini split systems, a single zone like this, you should be able to pump down. And you're going to start by, as you saw and witnessed during the video, you're going to close the service valve on that high side, that liquid side, that 1/4 inch line. You're going to close that valve. And if you don't have gauges, this is perfect. So what I did, I used amperage to show when my system was running at 100%. And obviously what gauges you need to see when it's at 0 and drop below negative pressure, but that's how you do it, folks. Easy peasy, no recovery machine, none of that nonsense. Use the compressor, the inverter-driven compressor, to pump down the refrigerant in the system, close those off, and be neat and clean about it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button. If you're an HVAC contractor licensed in the United States and you're not installing ACiQ equipment yet, like I wasn't back when I put this Fujitsu in 8 years ago, forget about wall bucks to dollars. Forget about the summer promotions that all these other manufacturers offer. You're leaving tons of money on the table by not becoming an ACiQ dealer. There's absolutely no cost to become a dealer, and the more you spend, the cheaper the equipment gets and the better value you can deliver for your clients. Head over to aciq.com/Mikey Pipes. Make sure you let them know I sent you, and before you place that first order, when you're speaking to your sales rep on the phone, make sure you ask for the first order Mikey Pipes bonus. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be well, God bless, stay safe.